Today is Monday, April 3rd, and I'm coming to you today with a very special video. But before we get to that, my name is Jennifer, otherwise known as Alindria on Ravelry, or you can find me at Alindria Knits on Instagram. I'll try to put those links down below. But recently, KnitPicks came out with a new sock collection called Pop Socks, colorful patterns. And here is the book. And I have a pattern included in the book. This came out a week and a half, almost 2 weeks ago. Anyway, you can see there are a lot of colorful patterns. Here's the table of contents. There's 15 patterns in the book, and there is mine right there. And there is the picture right there. They are called the Wavy Stripes Socks, and you can get it in that book. KnitPicks actually sent me 2 copies of the book, so I might be doing a giveaway in the future. Maybe when I hit 5,000 followers on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, check out the link down below and follow me, and then you'll be updated on all my patterns. Anyway, these socks are super fun to knit. They're knit with 3 colors of stroll, and you can't really go wrong. You just pick 3 colors, and here's my leftovers from this pair. You can pick 3 colors. On this pair of socks, I decided to do 2 colors kind of like out of the same family for the main part of the sock, and then a contrast, a really poppy heel toe and cuff color. And then this one, I decided to have the bright color as one of the colors that made the stripes. And then have the 2 grays, one for the background and then one for the heel toe and cuff color. Now, these are fun to knit because, anything with stripes goes really fast, right? They are worked cuff down. So you start at the cuff and you have this pop color that matches the stripes in the socks. And then you have your contrast color cuff. And then that's the only time you really need to cut the yarn. You cut the colors after the cuff. And then these 2 colors, you just carry them through the length of the sock. And you knit this whole tube. You don't knit the heel yet. It has an afterthought heel. So you knit the whole tube, which, like I said, it goes fast because stripes. How can you stop knitting them, right? And then you have a contrast toe and then an afterthought heel. And you can see right here, the stripe pattern is perfect because it completes the stripe on this side with that thin stripe of color, and then this side also has a thin stripe of color. And there is a tutorial in the pattern book, and in the pattern, there's a picture tutorial. So if you haven't done an afterthought heel, it'll show you how to do the pickup stitches and everything. Now, there is a tiny bit of color work throughout the sock, if you haven't noticed, but I would not think of this as a color work sock. It is a striped sock with a little bit of color work, so you're not going to get any problems like you normally do with color work socks that are like tight and don't fit, because you're not making like a brick wall of color work like you normally do on color work socks. Like color work socks, you have, like basically every round is 2 or more colors, but you don't have that happen quite so often in this sock, so it retains the stretch. And just to show you, yeah, they're pretty stretchy. They go on really easily. So I just want to show you, like, the only thing you need to do when you're knitting these socks, like I say, you don't really need to do anything special. Just don't have your stitches all bunched up. Keep them spread out like this while you're knitting your color work, and everything will be nice and loose. Like, as you can see, I'm just keeping my stitches just spread out on the needle. And that's all you really need to do to have success with these socks. And they're, like I said, they're fun. You can just pick 3 colors, and it doesn't even matter which way you arrange them because I think they're going to look good no matter what. And if you use Stroll, you can possibly get 2 pairs. Because look at my leftovers for this pair. I use the most of this darker one, like I like to call it the background color. So if I were to make another pair, I would use these 2 to make the main part of the sock, and then I would use this color to do the cuff, heel, and toe on a second pair. And then you could like make pairs for the family. Even maybe you want to have some socks that are kind of the same but not exactly matchy, and you can get 2 pairs of socks out of all of this. So anyway, that's what I wanted to show you and talk to you about. Oh, and I just looked on the website today. Not only can you find the pattern in this book, it's available separately for download as well, but KnitPicks has also made 2 different kits that include the pattern plus all the yarn that you'll need. So they have 2 different color kits. So I was pretty excited when I saw that today on the website. Anyway, so I hope you like it, and if you want it, go check out the KnitPicks website. Remember, these are called the Wavy Stripes Socks. Maybe I should try to put a link to that down below too. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.